Hey y'all, welcome back to Social with Shawna, where I share with you guys everything I have learned about growing and making money on social media. Today, we're going to be talking all about media kits and how to reach out to brands. I've gotten so many questions since I did my how to make money on Instagram video about how to make your media kit and how to format an email when reaching out to a brand. So today, we're going to go ahead and talk about those. So first off, let's start out with a media kit and what is a media kit? I've gotten so many questions revolving around this. So if you do not know, a media kit is basically like a resume for a brand or an influencer. Basically, when you are an influencer, you are a brand. So media kit is basically what you would use to reach out and show people who you are. It's basically a resume. Now, there are a couple things you want to make sure and include in your media kit. Since social media influencing is a very visual job, you want to make sure you include pictures and samples. So for me, I have some of my favorite Instagram photos on my media kit. In addition, you want to make sure and include, of course, your brand name. So for me, my main channel and my Instagram are both titled ShawnaRae, which is my name, but it's also the title of my brand. So that is the top thing that I have on my media kit. Right underneath that, I kind of explain quickly what the brand is. So mine says motherhood and lifestyle. Next up in your media kit, you want to tell the brand that you're reaching out to who you are. Who are you? They don't know who Joe Smo is. You got to tell them who you are. And so you want to give them a little blurb. Usually mine's about a paragraph telling them who you are. I tell them I'm a mom, I work full-time, and I'm a content creator living in Texas. I tell them that I have a little boy and that I started my YouTube channel when I was pregnant, and that I do a whole bunch of motherhood. And I want to share my experiences with other moms. Next, I tell them a little bit about my brand specifically. So I tell them about I tell them kind of about my target audience, that it's young women who are also moms trying to navigate parenting and running a household. And then I tell them a little bit about my content and what kind of content I provide. So I tell them, I provide cooking and cleaning videos, cleaning motivations, cloth diapering, things like that. Next step in your media kit, you want to make sure and to give them a quick snapshot of your stats. So for me, this includes my subscriber count on YouTube as well as my follower count on Instagram, since I work with both those platforms mostly. And then just quickly, I give them a little snapshot of how many visitors come to my page a month. So on my YouTube side, I tell them that I get about 6,000 views monthly on my YouTube channel. And on my Instagram side, I am telling them I get about an 8% engagement rate, which is something brands care about a lot for Instagram, is your engagement rate. So basically for me, for that little portion, I just put my best statistic, I guess, something that would make them go, oh, that's a really good stat. That's awesome, or something like that. Like I said, for Instagram, people really care about engagement rates, so engagement rate's a perfect thing to put there. And on YouTube, the amount of views coming into your channel every month is something that brands really care about there. Now, all of that information is something I keep on the first page. It's basically like your quick snapshot, the things you really want the brand to see and know. Now, some other things that are good to include in a media kit. Some of your statistics. So a good thing to include is who your audience is, because brands want to be able to target things towards specific audiences. So they want to know who your audience is and if their brand would work for your audience. So telling them the main gender of your brand. So for me, females are 90% of my brand, my audience, both on YouTube and Instagram. So I tell them that. I also tell them that the majority of women on my platform are between the ages of 25 and 34 years old. And then I also tell them the top couple countries of people who view my content. Next up, I talk a little bit about the services I can provide for them. So I tell them that I can do a dedicated YouTube sponsored video, that I can do a product shout out in a YouTube video, that I can do a dedicated Instagram feed post, I can do Instagram stories, or a combination of any. And then I list my prices for those. Now the prices is a really tricky one. Everybody's prices are different. Brands have different rates they're willing to pay. That's something you really have to set for yourself. I took my rates from a sample of someone that I saw, and then I've kind of adjusted them as I've grown. I will be sharing with you guys my current rates, but they do change constantly as my channel and my Instagram grow and change. So that is kind of what's included in my media kit. Now, how did I make a media kit? How do you make a media kit? There are a lot of different ways you can do this. I personally chose to go with Canva. Canva is the app I use for my thumbnails, but it's great for a lot of other things. Media kits is one of them. If you go into Canva and you type in media kit, it'll pull up a bunch of different templates of media kits you buy. I believe there are a couple that are free, but most of them are ones you have to purchase. So you can make your media kit and then you can pay for the design, basically. Usually they're only a couple of dollars in order to do that. I don't like paying for things that I don't have to. So basically what I did was go in, look through all the templates, find one that I liked, and then I just replicated it on a blank sheet. So then I basically went in and hit media kit and just hit a blank one, and then moved everything and made my own off of the template. So I took a template that was easy and I could replicate, and I have an experience with Canva that I knew kind of how to create it. Media kits aren't hard. You do want them to be clean and professional with some vibrant colors, and you also want to try to make them unique. Companies get hundreds of media kits sent to them, so you want yours to stand out. Before we move on to talking about how to email companies, I want to jump in real quick and let you guys know I have an exciting announcement. I've had so many requests for information about how to do media kits that I have decided to start creating customized media kits for you guys. All the information will be in the description box down below, so make sure you check that out or email me at ShawnaRaeVideos for more information. But if you're looking for a customized media kit and have decided you just don't want to do it yourself, don't have the time, the creativity, whatever it is, send me an email and I will give you my rates and talk to you all about how to create your own customized media kit with me, yours truly. So go ahead and check that out in the description box down below. Now let's move on to actually reaching out to brands. And what do you say? What do you say when you're just emailing a brand out of nowhere and asking for them basically to send you free stuff? So I personally have kind of a email outline that I use that I send to brands, and then I kind of mold it to fit to the brand itself. So I'm going to kind of go through that with you guys. So my basic email starts out just saying hello. If I know a person's name, like if they have a specific media person that I'm sending this to, I'll definitely say their name. Otherwise, I'll just say hello, or I'll say hello to and then the company name, depending. And then I will go on and I will tell them how I found their products or how I've heard about them, if I've used them before and I really like them. So, for example, this is one I sent recently that says, I recently ran across your products and I have been binge watching people using them. I really want to try them and I think my audience would love them. So that's an example. Another one I've sent to companies that I really like before is I will say something like, I've been using your products for a really long time and I love them and the quality of the products. I really would love to work with you guys and share your products more with my audience, or something of that sort. So basically kind of like a little snapshot of how you heard about the products, or if you've been using the products or something like that. Next on, I will go on to kind of describe who I am. So I'll tell them my name is Shawna. I have a YouTube channel with an audience of blah, 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 of young women. I post videos on this kind of content. And then I'll also say I have an Instagram following of this, and I post content of this. So basically I'll give them kind of like a snapshot of who I am and what I do, and my following and how often I post. I will go on to tell them a little bit more like about my audience's stats. So for example, this paragraph in this email says, this close community of women range from ages of 25 to 44 and are mostly mothers located in the United States and Canada. I average about blank amount of views a month on my YouTube channel and post cleaning related videos at least once a week. In this video, I was reaching out to a cleaning supply company, so that's why I put that cleaning video related, and that's how I say this can be altered. So if I'm reaching out to a food type brand, I will talk to them about how I post recipe videos all the time, or how I post about what my toddler eats in a day type videos. If I'm reaching out to like a baby company or a toddler company, I'll talk about how I do videos around my toddler and things like that. I'll kind of tailor it to whatever kind of company I'm reaching out to. And then the next sentence of this talks about a video that I recently did. So that's more into I kind of tailor it towards the company. So that paragraph, I will talk, like I said, I'll start it with my stats, close community of women ranging from the ages of blah, 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 whatever countries, however many views I average a week. And then I'll kind of talk about what specifically from my channel could benefit their company. Like I said, like I post cleaning videos. And then I'll go in and try and tell them exactly what I'm after. So with this one specifically, I said I would love to work with, name of company, and feature your product on my channel. My audience is extremely interested in environmentally friendly and budget-friendly products, and I think they would also love your products. And so that is also kind of tailored towards the brand as well, but it's usually something quite similar to that. And then my last little paragraph says, if you're interested in collaborating with me on a video or an Instagram post, I would love to hear back from you. I have attached my media kit with more information about myself, my YouTube channel, my Instagram following, and my rates. Thank you for your time, Shawna Rae. And then I will usually give my contact information. And then I always attach my media kit. So that's the basic template of my email. So reaching out through email is just one avenue. And that is kind of how I do that through email. Now, I also reach out to brands quite often on Instagram. And when I reach out on Instagram, it is a much smaller message. I don't go into nearly as much detail. Basically, I will quickly tell them, hey, I love your products, or hey, I would love to try your products. Tell them why. Tell them quickly something about myself. I am a social media influencer. I have a reach of da-da-da. And if you're interested in collabing, I would love to send my media kit over to you. Just let me know. Something quick and sweet like that, nothing too into it. Most of the time, brands aren't gonna answer you. Sometimes they do. I have gotten a few successful hits through Instagram, and usually they will give me an email that I can then send my media kit and my further longer email to. But that is it, you guys. Let me know down in the comments if this was helpful, or if you do something that's a little different. I would love to hear that. Feel free to reach out to me on Instagram at ShawnaRaeVideos and let me know if you don't want to leave a comment down below. If you want to talk more one-on-one, I would love to do that. If you liked this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that red subscribe button. Turn on your bell notifications. I'm going to be posting new videos at least once a week. I'm going to be shooting forward to trying to get some bonus videos out here and there as well. And you're not going to want to miss any of the growing tips and content that I have coming up for you guys. If you have a friend that you think could benefit from this video, make sure you share it. If you're sharing it on Instagram in your stories, make sure you tag me. I would love to see that. Anyways, you guys, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, y'all.